What's up, everybody on YouTube? Steve with Rake and Profit over at rakeandprofit.com, coming back to you with another video from inside my car as it's defrosting. Hello to everybody. Hopefully you're doing well. But in today's video, I want to give you guys some tips and advice in terms of how to set your day off on the right foot, how to get yourself in a really good mood so that you have a really productive day. Because I've noticed if I'm kind of down in the dumps, if I'm beating myself up, if I'm not really in a peak state, if I'm not feeling like the best I possibly can, my productivity really falls off. I don't seem to do what I need to do or know I should do, and my business gets affected, my health gets affected, and it just brings me down. Now, I'm not here to tell you I'm perfect. I've got a lot of mistakes that I make on a daily basis, a lot of things that I'm trying to improve, including my health, finance, business, but these are some things that I do. This is one technique that I use every morning, and it's been a part of my morning ritual that's just been getting me in like a peak state. It's been making me feel so much better, so much more energetic, so much more alive. And it is all about the power of focus. Now, this is something I've learned from Tony Robbins, and it makes a huge difference. So there's one thing that I've implemented into my morning ritual, and it's called power questions. And it's pretty much a set of questions that I ask myself while I'm going through my morning ritual that gets me focusing on empowering things, on positive things, on things that make me feel good. And like I said before, if you're feeling good, if you're in a peak state, if you're really like pumped up and you're ready to go, it just seems like your day just set off so much better and you're so much more productive. So what are some of these power questions that I ask myself? Well, one of the best questions that you could ask yourself and really search for the answers for is, what are you grateful for? So I always ask myself, what am I grateful for? What am I most grateful for right now? And you don't only want to focus on like the big picture things, but you even want to focus on the small things. Like, I'm grateful for, the sun. I'm grateful for my hands. I'm grateful for my feet. I'm grateful for my heart, beating how many times every second without me having to do anything. I'm grateful for fresh air. I'm grateful to live in a free country, to be able to design my life, to be an entrepreneur, to have a healthy family, to have people that love me. The list could go on and on. But when you start focusing on all this stuff that you're grateful for, it puts you in a place where you're living in the moment. And when you're living in the moment, you could so much more appreciate life. You can make better decisions. And I don't know what it is, but when you're grateful, life is just so much more enjoyable and pleasant, and you feel so much better. So think about, for a few minutes every morning, what are you grateful for? And it's really going to help a lot. Another question I ask myself is, what am I committed to? What am I 100% committed to making happening in my life? So I'll go through my goals, my business, my finances, my health. For example, I'm committed to weighing 170 pounds by December 31st, 2015. I'm committed to exercising 3 to 5 times a week, doing cardiovascular exercise, weight training, preparing my meals, tracking my calories. If I say I'm committed to earning $10,000 a month, what am I committed to doing? I'm committed to building the Kindle Business Academy, to putting out constant YouTube videos, to listing a certain amount on eBay and Amazon, to going to the thrift store a certain amount of times a week. So you got to start thinking about these things that you're committed to. And it's bringing you to a new place. It's getting you in a peak state, and it's just getting you focusing on empowering things. Another question I ask myself is, what am I enjoying most in my life right now? Also, I ask myself, what am I most happy about? I ask myself, who do I love and who loves me? And again, this is just getting you focusing on things. So there was an exercise that Tony Robbins talked about in one of his seminars, and he said, all right, listen, everybody, I want you guys to look around the room right now, and I want you to notice everything that's red. I want you to take a minute right now and focus on everything that's red, because in a minute I'm going to ask you to name off as many things that are red as possible. So everybody, they kind of look around the room. And this is a seminar, I think, or it was an audio tape or something. But so everybody looks around the room and they're looking at everything red. Okay, that's red. The ceiling, the walls, this, that's red. And then all of a sudden, after a minute, Tony goes, all right, guys, I want you to tell me everything that is blue. And everybody's like, what? That's the power of focus. Whatever you're focusing on becomes most real. So again, if you're focusing on all the negative, if you're focusing on all the bad things in life, that's all you see. If you're focusing around the room for everything that's red, that's all you're going to notice. When someone asks you what's blue, you're going to be like, what? Blue? I wasn't focusing on that. That's the power of focus. That's what it all comes down to. So if you want to live an empowering life and you want to be productive and you want to be happy and you want to be energetic, you've got to focus on those things. And the best way to focus on something is to ask yourself a question. What am I grateful for? What am I happy for? What am I most excited about in life? What am I enjoying? What am I committed to? What am I grateful for? Again, the power of focus is huge in your life. And if you really want to go a certain direction in life, you know, towards abundance and wealth and happiness, you've got to focus on it now. You've got to experience those feelings now. So again, just like the example that I was talking about with Tony, everybody focusing on red, focus on the good things, because if you're not focusing on what you want to focus on, you're never going to see it. It's just the way the brain works. So hopefully this video helped you out, maybe inspired you. I definitely recommend for 30 days to start to do this. Implement it in your morning routine, whatever it is. Start asking yourself these questions. Start focusing on what you're grateful for, what you're happy for, what you're excited about, what you're enjoying, what you're committed to. And you can even think of some other questions that empower you. It's really up to you. But thanks again for watching this video. I'm actually on my way to the gym right now to get in a nice little workout over at LA Fitness. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.